Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of All the Mods 5. So today we're going to try to make the imprisonment tool so that we can get some villagers here and breed them and make resource collecting from all the emeralds that we can get. And to do that we're going to start with the fluid extractor, and as you can see the fluid extractor will provide us with latex, and each wood type will give us a speed of getting the latex and a quantity. When I saw here, I found that acacia will give us 4 millibuckets per tick, well, 12 tick, and it's better than the oak and the spruce. There's also the dark oak, that other logs will not yield as much. So I found a savanna near the village, and I brought some saplings so that we can start with that. We'll go here. So we'll start by making fluid extractor. We're going to need this, that. We're going to need a block of redstone, which we have a lot of. Let's make a bunch because we're going to need it anyways. A piston and fluid extractor. This one here we can put it. Usually we put a block on top in front of it, like this. They change it now. Now it requires power to function, which wasn't. Let's see. It does not require power. Why is there a bar for power? Maybe it speed up the process. Let's try. I need to turn it back. Let's try this configurator. Why did you? I need to be facing the other way. Let's use some cables. For now, just to see that. Come on. The progress. And by using that, it's a little bit faster if you give it power. So for me, I really don't need I don't need it to be that fast. So let me put it like let's try position it here. We can even make more if we want. And for now, put it there and give it a block. And it will make us latex. To make the latex processing unit, this machine here is the one responsible for making the little rubber, tiny dry rubber. We're going to give it, I think, water, and we're going to give it latex, and we need a bucket to make it, to craft it. So let me see. If we look at mechanism, we're going to need a fluid. Yes, this one is a pressurized tube for gases. I want a pipe. Yeah, a basic one will do. We're going to need the bucket and this one, and we're going to need we have those are advanced. No, if I have them on me, no. We're going to give it power and water. Let me see. Let me prepare everything and I'll be back with you so that I won't worry. So So guys, I finished the crafting here. I made a block placer on cyclic. This is the recipe for it. I gave it some acacia log so that whenever this one breaks, it will place another one. And the latex of the fluid extractor is working here. I gave it some power to make it a little bit faster because it's so slow. And I made the latex processing unit. I gave it water from the sink from below, and I'm extracting the latex from the fluid extractor to it and gave it power from the back, and it's making shiny dry rubber. So each 9 of the shiny dry rubber will make us one dry rubber, and if we cook it we'll get plastic. Also, I made some upgrades for those machines. I gave them speed upgrades, 4 for each. I don't have a crusher to make gold, so that we can give it also the energy upgrade, but for now it's using 200 RF for each, but we're generating more than that, so it's okay for now. We don't have enough resources to make that. Now all the ores are being processed. I also upgraded my backpack. I used to use the briefcase, but I found a bug with it. So this one is whenever it gets full, I put more and more stuff. Whenever I open it, the game became so laggy, and it only has like double chests worth of inventory. But this large backpack, which we can make from the small, and the small we upgraded to the medium, and the medium to the large, it has a lot of space, and I don't think there is any problem with this one. So I'm keeping some of the stuff in here that I need. I charged my jetpack fully charged so that I can use it to go exploring. And let's see. So I'm going to wait for this one to get me 32 tiny dry rubber to make 4 of the plastic, and I have a gas tier. Yes, I have one. I'm really using it to make a mob imprisonment tool. Maybe I'll make 2, like the tier I can make with this catalyst. So this one I don't remember how much I had. I have like 18 of that, so that's okay. I'll make 2, and I'll meet you at the village so that we can get 2 villagers and start working with them to make mending books. I'll see you in a bit. So guys, it's been like 20 minutes or more, and we finally have 32 tiny dry rubber. It's a good idea to make more than one fluid extractor to get the most out of it, but it's so slow, so it didn't even go through one block. We still have 9 in here, so we're gonna go here and try to make, yes, the dry rubber. Why do I only have, I miscalculated again. I need 9 per one, not 8. So the idea is we go here and we smelt those, and that will give us 3 plastic. I'll still do I'll wait for the other ones to finish, but those plastics will be using them to make the mob imprisonment tool. So let me finish that and get to the village, and I'll meet you up there. So guys, I crafted 2 of those mob imprisonment tools. I had to add like 3 other fluid extractors to make the thing go a little bit faster, because I can't just stand there for hours to make some plastic. So here are, yes, finally. I tried so hard to get those 2. There's one other left in here, I think, and that's it. Yes, there is in the plains. So what I'll do, I know this episode has a lot of cuts in it, but I don't want to bore you with me going around. What I'll do, I'll go back to the base and I'll try to prepare an area for those two to make other babies, and then I'll be back with you so that we can start making a librarian that has Mending with a cheap price on it. I'll see you in a bit. So guys, I dug up a place here and I put some beds and put the two villagers we got from the other place. It's nothing fancy. Maybe we'll work on something uh, later. But for now, I just want to get some mending books so that I can mine at ease. Because every time my pick breaks, I have to go make another one. It's tedious work. So for them to start breeding, I need to give them some food. And then maybe I'll put like a little bit of farmland here and make one of them as a farmer so that he can provide the others with food. Let's see, I'm going to need to make like some bread for them. It's the only thing that I can afford for now. Let's put some ores and put all those things back. I made 2 lanterns to speed up the work a little bit, and let's try to get all of these here. So let's get some bread making. I don't know if there's a recipe that doesn't require, so we can make that, and we need flour with a milk. So that's something that will give us a lot of wheat because we need a lot. This we have, and we're going to need one of these, and let's try to make a meal, and we'll get some of the wheat from here, and let's try to make some bread. Where is the wheat? Oh, come on, let's make a bunch. That's good. Put it here. I can make some bread. Where is the recipe? With the water. This one here is to dough. Yes. Where is the dough? We can't make it in here. That's a bummer because this requires water and dough. Pop, pop, pop. So this is gonna take a little bit of time. Let me make all the wheat and all the bread, and we'll be back to see some baby making action. So guys, I made a lot of bread. I had to use the crafter from my tools. This is the crafter. It's easy to make, just some little bit of resources. I made the tier 1. The more tiers you go up, the more places you can have in the recipes. The tier 1 has 2 recipes, I only need 1. So I made a recipe for 1 water bucket and 1 flour, mixed 2 dough. And I put all the flour in here, and I made speed up the process. I made like 8 buckets, and for those 8 buckets I only fill it from the sink and then put it in here. It cuts the dough for me. I put it I don't like this shit here. Okay, so I make the dough here. Come on, get cooked. and I have a lot of bread, and with this bread I can give it to them and they can start making me some other villagers. Let's see, there is none here, so come and take it. You need a lot of stacks so that they can start breeding. I think that should suffice, yes. You see some hearts, and there's a baby. Okay, so they're gonna throw bread at each other, and they're gonna make a lot of babies in there. So I'm going to get all the emeralds that I have, and books, and book one. What I'll do, I will be putting down the lectern, and see, one other thing I should do is get rid of the ring, because they're gonna throw it at each other the bread and I'm gonna pick it up, and I don't want to do that. They're throwing it at each other. I'm going to be putting down the lectern like this. Now one of them is gonna turn to a librarian. I'm gonna look at the trade. If I have a mending book with 12 emeralds like this one, this is a good trade. If it's more than 12, I'm not gonna choose it, and I'm going to be breaking it. He's gonna go back to a jobless villager. I'm gonna put it down again. He's gonna turn back. I love the trade, and I'll do that until I get an Indian book. Once I get one, I will make one trade with 12 emeralds to get one Indian book so that I can lock this villager to be uh, a librarian with that book. Once you trade with them, they won't change the trading list. And I'll be back with you. So guys, I spent a lot of time, I don't know, like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, trying to get them in, and because there's a lot of enchanted book in this pack, and all those enchanted books are present in the villagers trading. It's hard to get the mending one. So one of those is a mending villager. I'm going to try something. I picked them up because I found one with an enchant that says, where is it? I put it on the pickaxe. It said indestructible. So I thought that maybe if you put it on an item, it doesn't get destroyed, but it takes durability. So maybe it doesn't. It stays at 1 or something, so that you can repair it. It doesn't break. I'll be testing that, and I spend my emeralds trading with him. So for the time being, I picked them up with those mob imprisonment tools, and maybe they keep their trade if they're inside here. I will put him down one by one. As you can see here, this one is the indestructible one, and this one has mending. Good. I need to trade with him. Let's see, this one has silk touch. This one has nature's mend. That nature's mend, it says that it's going to use the aura in the nature to mend the tool. I don't know what's that. I'm going to try it as well. Maybe it's going to heal itself little by little. Or maybe we need to get to the nature's mod to be able to use that enchant. And the last one is this one is the nature's mend. There's another one. I have two with nature's mend. Okay, so those four are going to stay here with me until I trade with them. And this one I'm going to put it back. There was some enchants like fortune 3, sharpness 5, efficiency 5 and etc. But I don't have a lot of imprisonment tools, so I'm not going to get them. This one can lose his job. I don't care. It just meant I have one. Here I planted some crops and put a composter so that this one became a farmer. I traded with him a little bit of wheat, and he's going to grow those and harvest them and make bread and trade with the other villagers so that they can make more villagers, I guess. Okay, so what I'm going to do between the episodes is maybe harvest, try to collect some emeralds and make some mending books so that I can put it on my tools so they don't, so that I can repair them with XP. And in the meantime, maybe we'll work on a farm to get us potatoes or carrots or something like that so that we can trade and get more emeralds. But let's gotta wait. I don't know what's the next step that we're going to make, but we'll look into it. So guys, if you like this episode, please leave a like and subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you next time. Bye.